Okay, Saturday, 27th of January. Had a little bit of sunlight yesterday. That's well and truly vanished. So, continuing with capturing my collection in advance of spring coming, I thought I'd go through my collection of Cotoneasters. Well, the ones that I could find, I'm sure I've got another one or two hidden somewhere, but I couldn't find them. So here we go, in no particular order. I'll take these mats off now. So we had really strong winds and a cold spell the last week or two, which is now past, hopefully. So my Cotoneasters are not particularly special. All in different stages. So this one here, Cotoneaster horizontalis. You wouldn't guess it now, but this was about 4 foot in height when I picked this up. It had some horrifically straight right-angled branches, so what I did decide to do at the time was try and add some sort of movement into this branch, because this was where it just went off into the stratosphere. So try and get some movement in there, and then my plan is probably to adopt a clip and grow method with this. It's got quite a nice basic structure. You can see I've done some big chops to get rid of the mass. I'll do a bit of experimentation with it, if I'm honest. I mean, already I'm looking at this thinking I'll probably get rid of that branch, chop that back, see what happens with these. And you can see my poor wiring. I've trapped a shoot in there. But yeah, just one to have fun with. This is my most embarrassing bunch of trees I think I've got. So this one, sorry, that last one cost £12.99. What a waste of money. Let me take this off. No label. I think this one was a little bit cheaper. Check that that's in focus. So again, big piece of wire to get some sort of movement in here. I'm going to drop it a little bit. Two options, and the option that I think I will take is I will probably at some point get rid of that. That's far too leggy. You can see I snapped it, taped it back together, and it's continued to grow. So now's probably a good time to see what's underneath. And that's really, so that was where, if I lift this up, that was where I made a real rookie mistake. I chopped a branch off and then attempted to bend it, placing pressure on the chop. But that's healed quite nicely. Very nicely, in fact. but I'm not sure the future lies here. If I spin this round, we've got another little branch coming out the side here on the inside of the curve. Not ideal. So again, another piece I'll just experiment with. Poor tree. Okay, next. Cotoneaster conspicuous decorus. So the label states, an evergreen shrub with a unique branch structure, attractive white flowers in the summer, followed by red berries in the autumn and winter. Probably a few more options with this. We've got, I mean, I haven't dug down into the soil to see what the trunk looks like and how deep it goes, but what we have got, two well-established trunks with some great options, if I spin this around, of branches coming all over the place. Again, this one, if you look at the size of the cuts that I've made, this was an enormously high, tall plant. I'm not personally a fan of twin trunks, but I will keep this. Yeah, like the first two, one to develop over time. So we'll see. Next up, gosh, I feel like this is unveiling Frankenstein's plant. So this is a Cotoneaster dammeri, Dammeri. Small white flowers followed by bright red berries. Should grow up to 0.5 meters in height. First thing is, we've got this. Maybe it was a sucker once upon a time, but it had become quite established on the right hand side as you look at it. I've just added some movement. Don't think I will keep it, if I'm honest. But I added some movement just in case I do decide to. Then we've got the main tree, which arcs over into a, similar to my smaller one that I'll show in a second, into a claw-like position. Not done anything with this either. And like the others, what I would like to do is just adopt a clip and grow method from the other side. Yeah, nothing fantastic. This was £9.99. One to have fun with. And then the last one, which I think I've captured in my other video, but I'll just show it again because it is part of my Cotoneaster collection, is this little one here. Yeah, I did talk about it because I bought it from a bonsai show. Points I like, this claw-like cascading sort of branching structure at the front. Just check it's all in the camera shot. Points I don't like, this is very straight. It's got a big root coming from the side. It doesn't really add to the cascading look, and I'd probably do some real damage if I tried to put a bend in that now. I'm not saying I won't try. But I do quite like it. This I think I paid £20–25 for. So, yeah. My collection of Cotoneasters, none remotely good. I mean, the one that's in display on shot now has got the most potential, but I think all of them will be things that I'll just experiment with. I always get suckered into looking at Cotoneasters in nurseries and garden centres. Yeah, we will see what the future holds.